Hey guys, it's Michelle again with Forward Fit and Well, and today I'm going to be doing a body weight strength focused workout that will also include some mobility and balance work. I like these kinds of workouts. We'll be doing a lot of combination type moves and compound movements because by age 30 you start losing some of your mobility and balance if you don't work on them. So that's why I like to do these. So I'll try to show some modifications as needed. And of course you can always have a chair or something nearby if you need some help with that balance work. So let me go ahead and get this started. All right, so we're just gonna start with a high knee march. Okay, and if you're down here, that's okay. But try to bring those knees up as much as you can. All right, take your legs nice and wide, squat down a little bit. Give me a nice gentle torso twist. Nice and easy. If you need to stand up and do it, that's fine. Try to stay in that squat. All right, good morning. Let's do a little active hamstring stretch. You'll see I'm hinging my hips back, knees are slightly bent, and I'm trying to come to parallel to the ground. You just go to your range of motion. Okay, hip openers, you're gonna take the knee up and out, up and out, really opening up those hips. But you can always do it little down here, or take it up. Okay. Arm chasers, like a backstroke. Warming up those shoulders. Let's reverse. Good, and total body extension. Squat down a little bit, bring the arms back, up all the way tippy toes. Reach back, tippy toes. Good. All right, our first movement is going to be a squat and adding leg lifts or abductions, okay? We're gonna be doing leg lifts on both sides. Each movement is gonna be 45 seconds long, so pace yourself. You don't wanna go too fast. For squats, making sure you're sitting back into your heels, and then adding the leg lift. You're lifting from your hip. Squat, leg lift, okay? How we doing? Squatting back, adding the leg lift, squat, leg lift. Good. Now make sure you're not tilting over. You're going to try to keep your torso relatively up and down, so we're just lifting the hip. And again, if you need to, you can hold on. You can have that chair in front of you while you're doing these lifts. A few more seconds. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna do some soldier walks, okay? So soldier walks is a straight leg, straight arm. You're working to touch your toes. Okay, here we go. If you need to, you can touch your knee. You can touch your shin. The important thing is that you're keeping that leg nice and straight. Like those little toy soldiers. Can't bend the knees. Taking our time. I like these kind of movements. They're like an active stretch. For this one, it'd be for your hamstrings, your glutes. And you're still getting a good workout in, low impact cardio. A few more seconds. Good, rest it out. Next up, okay, we're gonna be doing reverse lunges. As we come up, you're gonna add a front kick. Reverse lunge, front kick. All right, here we go. Taking your time, step back. Sinking down as low as you can go. Come up, you can tap, and then add the kick. Or, if you're really working on that balance, step back into the lunge, come up, propel up, go right into the kick. On your kicks, Be careful not to hyperextend the knee. It's like you're pushing that door open. Y'all should be able to see the bottom of my foot as I'm kicking that door open, pushing that door open. My hands are full of groceries, pushing that door open. And rest, good. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of yoga type movements. We're gonna be doing a chair pose. Try to get your feet together, biceps up, and sit into it. Okay, it doesn't have to be very low. Feet should be as close together as you can. You're gonna sit back into it like you're perching on a stool, working to keep those biceps right by your ears. Turn this way again. If you need to come up, shake it out, that's fine. Sink right back in. You see my chest is lifted, I'm not here. I'm opening up, I can see y'all, right? See me in the camera. And breathe. We got 10 more seconds. Almost there. Stay breathing. And rest. Okay, we're gonna do those 4 movements one more time so you get a second chance to work on these moves. We're going back to that squat with the leg lift. 3, 2, here we go. Squat, leg lift. Good. Remember, chest is up, back is neutral or straight, weight is in the heels, and you're lifting from the hip. You may not be able to lift very high right now, and that's okay. Okay, even if you're only right here, we're still working those same muscle groups. Okay? Keep this up. You might find that you'll be able to lift a little higher, working on that range of motion. 3, 2, rest, good. Back to our soldier walks. Remember, keeping our legs and arms as straight as possible, reaching as far as you can. Here we go. You know, there are some days I'm a little stiff and I can only get to here to start. And as I warm up, I'm able to reach a little higher, a little further. And then we're touching the toes. So just do as much as you can, your range of motion. Got about 10 seconds left. Very nice, y'all. And rest. Okay, going back to that reverse lunge, to that front kick. Okay, notice that it's a quick retraction, okay? What does that mean? That means the foot goes out and in. Out and in. Remember, you can pause in the middle. Lunge back, pause, kick. Lunge back, pause, kick. Whatever's comfortable for you. Have that chair nearby, so you can hold on to it while you balance on that one leg to do your kick. Whatever works for you. A few more seconds. 3, 2, rest. All right, back to our chair pose. You have to try this one more time. Whew. Pollen. Feet together, arms up, sitting into it. Chest is lifted, back is flat. You're pulling your belly button to your spine, pulling your core in, your abs in. And you're breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. If you need to come up and shake it out for a couple of seconds, feel free, and then come right back in. We've got 10 seconds. 5 more seconds. And rest. Very nice. All right, new movements. Take your feet nice and wide. We're going to go into a plie squat. Notice my toes are turned out. We're gonna do a plie squat, adding a calf raise if you can. Okay, plie squat, calf raise. If the balance there isn't working for you, plie squat, come up, and then add the calf raise. Or just do your plie squats. Okay, working that inner thigh. Let's add in that calf raise, up. Need an extra challenge, stay down in your squat and just lift the heels. Otherwise, up, down, raise the heel. Up, down, raise the heel. Lots of options with this one. 3, 2, rest. Great. All right, skaters. So you're gonna imagine you're an Olympic speed skater. You're gonna step and take the leg behind. Step, take the leg behind. Okay, here we go. This is level 1. Just a little step back. Level 2, you're gonna add a hop. Okay, level 3, nice and wide. Okay, your choice. You can always take it down, take a little breather, and then jump back to the higher challenge. Still breathing, of course. Always working to keep that belly button pulled in. Rest, good. All right, we're gonna be doing a front lunge with a rotation. Front lunge, step into it, add a little torso twist, come back up. Here we go, you're gonna step forward, heel stays on the ground. Rotate towards the front foot. Okay, alternating sides. It's just a little rotation. You don't wanna overdo it, but you wanna make sure you're balanced and then rotate. Good. Balance, then rotate. Don't try to do it at the same time. More seconds. And rest. All right, we're gonna do the good mornings like we did in our warm-up. Okay, remember? Feet are right under the hips, hinging the hips back. Here we go. So I like the hands across the chest option. You can also up the ante a little bit. Put your hands behind your ears. Either way, the mechanics are the same. Back is neutral. Hinging the hips behind. Okay? Sorry, you probably can't really hear the music today. I didn't want to get muted. So just put on your favorite music for your background. Rest. All right, going back to our plie squats. Okay? These are not the same thing as plies, which I'm not very good at. The plie squats, nice and wide, toes out. Let's squat down. Add the calf raise, come up. Or squat down, come up, calf raise. Okay? Again, you can also just hold the squat, adding the calf raise for a little extra balance challenge. You can always, again, have something nearby to help you balance. Some days I need it too. You know, it's getting older thing. Really wreaks havoc on you sometimes. Rest. Skaters, again, remember you're taking your foot behind. Level 1. Here we go. Level 2, stepping out a little further. Or level 3, nice and wide. Just let the arms move freely. If you're not doing exactly what I'm doing, that's fine. I know someone who does it like this, and that's fine too. Whatever works for you and is comfortable. Don't overthink the arms, just let them flow. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, rest. Awesome. Front lunge with that rotation, okay? As you lunge forward, remember you want that front foot flat on the ground. Heel should not be coming up. So lunging forward, rotate, forward, rotate. And show from the side view. Step forward, heel stays down. You don't want it to come up, okay? Rotate. Rotate. Come back forward again. So I can pretend to see all you guys. "15 seconds. "5 seconds. 3, 2, rest. One more time with our good mornings, okay? Hands behind the ears or hands across the chest. Here we go. This is a great active stretch for hamstrings, glute, and your lower back actually. This is also a great way to practice your hip hinges, which is important in so many moves, including squats. If you feel like you're not doing this correctly, you can also grab like a broomstick or even like a strap of some sort, and you can hold it to give you that extra structure to help you move properly. Rest. Okay, going back to squats, speaking of squats, we're gonna add a heel tap this time. Squat, heel tap, squat, heel tap. Here we go. Again, if you can't reach your foot up that high, that's okay. Touch the knee. I still want you to work on bringing that heel in. Okay, it just doesn't have to be very high. We're just trying to work some hip mobility. Adding these compound movements can actually also help your neuromuscular health because you're having to think about more than one thing at the same time. Hand-eye coordination, right? Hopefully you know where your heel is. Rest. Elbow, knees. Okay, hands behind the ears. You're gonna be bringing your knee to your elbow, connecting them in the middle if you can. Here we go. Again, you can be right here. If you've got a little bit more mobility, great, bring it up. If you're really flexible, touch those elbows to knees. You can think about this as a standing ab movement or ab exercise as well. Hopefully you're still breathing. Anytime you need to take a little break, nice thing is, on video, you can pause me, grab a drink of water, and then come back. Please come back. Rest. All right, curtsy lunges, okay? It's kind of like those skaters we're actually gonna lunge into. So you're gonna take the leg behind and then sit down. Here we go. Leg behind, sit down. This is level 1. Okay, level 2. You're gonna add a knee up. On the knee up, you can lunge, pause, knee up. Or link them all together, and as you come up from the lunge, push up and add the knee. Obviously, working on some balance as well as mobility on this move. A few more seconds. Rest. next move is a goddess pose. I'm not a yoga expert, so if I got this name wrong, I'm sorry. But essentially it is a wide squat, arms up, and hold. Kind of like our chair pose, just in a wide squat stance, okay? My toes are out, plie, but if you can't get that quite that far, have your toes at about a 45-degree angle. You're still sitting to that squat, working to keep the arms up, chest lifted as much as possible, and breathe. I don't know if y'all can see all the stuff falling down from the trees. It's like it's raining, but no, it's just tree pollen. Fortunately, I took my allergy meds this morning. 3, 2, rest. Very nice. All right, we're gonna go back to our squat heel taps, okay? Just a reminder, squat, heel tap, alternating sides. Ready? Here we go. Remember, it's your range of motion, not mine, not your neighbor, not your 15-year-old, your range of motion, wherever that may be. Okay, maybe the squat's not working for you today. Maybe you just do the heel tap. Hey, that's cool. We're still working mobility. Okay, you're still getting a little cardio in. Modify however you need to get through the workout. It's only 30 minutes, I promise. A few more seconds. And rest, good. Elbow, knees, okay? Bringing the elbow and knees together as close as you can. Here we go. Even if you can only bring it up this far, you can think about it and see like a little crunch. Now I will say if you are postnatal, no crunches, okay? No crunches. I will be putting together a postnatal video soon with some alternatives to help re-strengthen that core and help you to get your hips back in alignment as well. Rest, very nice. All right, back to our curtsy lunges, right? Maybe you got the hang of curtsy lunges, and you can then add that knee up, okay? Start with those curtsy lunges, stepping behind, sitting into it. Notice both my knees are sinking down at the same time. Let's add that knee up. If you can, you want to try to get the knee above the hip crease. Again, if you're right here, hey, it's great. You're still working on that balance. Keep breathing. Seems obvious, but sometimes we forget when we're exercising. We forget to breathe. Rest. All right. Goddess pose. Feet out. Arms up. Let's sink down. And hold. And breathe. While I'm holding here, I want to thank Matthew and Lisa again for letting me borrow their backyard. It's a great backyard. But yeah, 15 more seconds here. If you want a little extra challenge, take a little deeper for the last 10 seconds. Woo, I feel that. 5 seconds. And rest, very nice. Okay, next up, we're going to be doing an overhead lunge pulse. So take 1 foot forward into that lunge position, arms up, and we're going to add a little pulse. If your arms are tired, just bring them down. No big deal. Notice it's a gentle pulse. I'm just going down maybe an inch or two, and coming right back up. Make sure you're balanced though before you start pulsing. Maybe you just need a hold. Maybe the pulse is throwing you off. Just hold. You got it? Pulse it out. Want that extra challenge? Arms up. Five seconds. Come on up. Got to the other side. Other foot forward. Noticing again in that front lunge position, the heel is down. I'm not pushing forward. My heel is not up. All right. Got your balance. Let's pulse it out. Bring the arms up. Arms up. If that makes you fall off balance, you can take the arms to the side for balance. Arms here. Arms here. For that extra challenge, bringing that arms up. And breathe. Ten seconds. Three, two, rest. All right, a little more balance work. You got that chair nearby. Okay, you're gonna balance on one leg. Bring the knee up. Okay? Once you've got this, you can extend the leg and bend. Extend and bend. Okay? If just balancing is challenging enough, just hold. You can also extend, bring the foot back down. Okay? Full challenge, balanced, straighten. Whoop. There goes my balance. You see my arms are out. Okay, that really helps me a lot. Sometimes if I'm feeling really good, I can bring my hands to my hips. Some days, not all days. That's okay. And rest, good. Switching sides, okay? You're gonna let it rest for a few more seconds. 3, 2, okay, other side. Balance first. And then add the extensions if you can. You're gonna start feeling a burn in that standing leg, and that's okay. Take rest as needed. 45-second intervals today can feel like a very long time if you're not used to it, so take your time, okay? And rest as needed. Bring that foot down. Then bring it back up. And then add the extensions. A few more seconds. Rest, good. All right, back to our lunge pulses. Okay, take one foot forward. Sink down into the lunge. Add the pulse. And if you're ready, add the arms. Remember, options here, here, here. Whatever works for you. Let's see, sneak a peek at the time. 15 seconds. Keep breathing. 3, 2, rest and switch sides. Right, ready, sink down. And then add the arms. Make sure you're breathing. If you can, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Keeping that chest lifted. Arms up if you can. 3, 2, rest. All right, back to our balance. All right, let's balance first. And then add the extensions. More seconds. Woo. I know those legs are probably pretty fatigued. So again, take those breaks as needed. Use those arms for balance. Extra challenge, bring it up. Ooh, not for me today. Rest, good. All right, got the other side. Get ready. Leg up, and then add the extensions. You may find that you have better balance on one side than the other. That's pretty normal. Some days that changes for me, depending on which hip is hurting, which ankle is hurting. And that's okay. Some days are going to be better than others. And the important thing is that you do it anyway. Modifying however you need, the best of your ability for that day. A few more seconds. And rest. Very nice. Okay, we're going to do some floor work. First up, we're going to be doing push-ups to child's pose. Okay, if you need to, you can do knee push-up into your child's pose. Here we go. Okay, push-up's not working for you today, that's fine. Just come to plank. Child's pose. Rest. Okay, we're going to come to a down dog position. Okay, hips are up, pressing into the floor with your palms, and you're going to walk out your feet. Should feel a nice stretch in those calves. Rest. Rolling side planks, okay? This one might be a little challenging for some people. Here's the full version. I'm going to take it to one side plank. Roll it to the other side. If you need to, take it to your elbows. Roll from one side to the other. You're feeling tired, you're fatigued. Knees down. Open. Knees. Open. Several options for you. And rest. All right, finally we're gonna do a plank hold, okay? Full plank hold, I think everyone's pretty familiar with this. Right here. It's a 30-second plank hold. Hips should be in alignment with your back if you need to. Go to the elbow. Still, you don't want your hips up. Hips down. If you're just starting out, take the knees. Go to your knees. Otherwise, finish out, last few seconds. Shoulders should be over your wrists. And you're done. All right. Let's do a little cool down. Let me brush off tree bits. All right, go ahead and come back up. Slowly, take your time. All right. Take your heel out, toe up. Reach down as far as you can. It might be here. If you can touch your toe. Little hamstring stretch. Other side. Good. Feet a little wider than hip width. Let's do some hip circles. Pushing them way out, slowly. Other way. Good. Take that arm across your chest. You can lock it in this way or lock it in this way. Okay, so take the arm across, bring the other arm, locking it in with the elbow. You can pull it up this way or across this way, your choice. Let's do the other side. Arm across, bring the other arm up, lock the elbow in. Okay, a little swimmer stretch. Interlock your fingers, turn the palm out, pushing out as you round out the back. Still breathing. Release, lock the fingers behind, pull the hands back, and open up the chest. And finally, let's all breathe together. Arms up, inhale, and exhale. All right, guys, that's the end of this workout. Again, it was a low impact strength, mobility, and balance workout. I try to make it modifiable for lots of different levels. Just go to your range of motion, you know, however high you can lift the knee, or go down into your squat. It's all good. Just do the best you can. Y'all stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.